And welcome back to part 4 of What If Naruto Had a Zanpakuto, the Hyōrinmaru edition. Last time, Naruto trained with the Toad Sage, gained the access to the summoning, and can access Kurama's chakra by focusing how he did. He's had more training here, though, so he can kind of tap into it more naturally. And he even got taught a Winjutsu, the basic one, the Gale Palm, but he still learned it. That being said, he also beat Neji pretty soundly, if we're going to be honest, and the invasion of the leaf happens. So, to start out real quick, Naruto will, because he has Hyōrinmaru there, should be able, anytime he has a Zanpakuto, because it's kind of a separate, it is a separate entity in this case, it has its own abilities that Naruto is able to use, it should be able to kind of break him out of a Genjutsu if he needs to, depending on the strength of the Genjutsu. So Naruto is immediately like wondering what the hell's going on, the ninja are attacking, Naruto even pulls out his sword and has to block a strike from enemy sound ninja. Maybe he ends up skewer running him through and just like, oh god. It's like, and then Kakashi said, Naruto, you did what you had to do. In our job, ninjas have to kill. You did kill, either to protect or to, killing is part of a ninja's way. It was bound to happen at some point. It's better that you did it in defense of your village and your home than out of cold blood. And Naruto just has to Naruto does have to take a moment to process what just happened. I just took a life. Holy shit! I just killed this man. But as Naruto says, no time. If you don't snap out of it, other people will die. Other people will die. Your teammates, your friends, this village. Everyone will be. Well, everyone's at risk. And Naruto finds right. And Hyōrinmaru kind of freezes the blood off. Like the blood just goes solid. Just Naruto flicks it off. It's like, right. Now go out. Now Sasuke took pursuit of Gaara. I need you and Sakura to wake Shikamaru. I need the three of you to go after him. And Shikamaru, obviously, Sakura's just like, Shikamaru all this time? And Paku here will lead you. And so he leads Sakura, Naruto, and Shikamaru. Now, most of the in-between here stays the same. Although Naruto does say, Shikamaru, one clone. I was like, no, don't waste chakra. Trust me, I've got enough energy to give up one clone. It's fine. Take it with you. He should be able to aid you pretty well. Or he'll be able to give you backup. And so, when Shikamaru, does the child possession, no, sorry. I was the guy who didn't want to get involved. And where's the ninth? And then he finds the ninth and no stays in the tree. And you can't hold it for very long. Hey you, when his shadow possession ends, come out here and take off his head. It's like, what? And all of a sudden he's hearing the guy go, ah! Falls out of the tree. He's like frozen. I can't move. What is this? And all of a sudden ice sweeps the field as the Naruto clone comes out. I don't think you idiots are moving anytime soon. You little poops out before giving Shikamaru the kind of nods like, you got this? I got this. Thanks, Naruto. And that's when Ozma comes and basically just like shooting fish in a barrel or cutting out the heads of rabbits in a bush. I don't know. Whatever your analogy here is. He wastes these ninja. Sasuke is obviously struggling. Unlike in the original, he doesn't have the curse mark here. So he's not able to squeeze out that third extra bit of chakra. Or let me rephrase that. That third Chidori with that extra bit of chakra that the curse mark gives him. So without it, him squeezing out that last bit of chakra for the Chidori might very well kill him here if he tries it. Maybe he tries it and he's barely able to get anything and he kind of only mildly injures Gaara. Because as I stated before, there's not much to say on how much stronger Sasuke might be here. We wouldn't really see like Sasuke start to progress in growth with training until further down. I could say though that he could have more chakra added into his system, but he could have increased his chakra reserves enough that if he squeezed out the third Chidori, maybe he doesn't drop down, but he's down for the count. He doesn't have the pain of the curse mark or anything like that, but he's just like, I'm done. I can't move. Crap. And it would be the weakest of the three Chidoris. So maybe you could make that mild argument, but even then, Sasuke maybe has to like pull out more like a fire style jutsu and try his best. Gar's like, "Is that really all you have, Sasuke Uchiha?" And then Naruto comes in and just lands a strike on Gaara. "Idiot, get out of here! You can't take him!" And Naruto's looking on at Gaara, and he's still looking at what he's becoming, and he's just kind of taken back by this. Even with Hyōrinmaru at his side, even with the Fox Chakra, knowing the Nine-Tails is inside him, interacting with the Nine-Tails before. In the original, he was still like scared shitless of Gaara because Gaara was more or less a reflection of what Naruto could have become. And for a while, he was actually thinking maybe caring for people is a weakness because of just how strong Gaara presented himself. Now, Naruto maybe isn't quite as afraid here because he does also have Hyōrinmaru to back him up, but he is still unnerved by this guy, to say the least. Naruto comes in, so he tries to release Hyōrinmaru, and maybe he's already released Hyōrinmaru, but unfortunately, Gaara's saying is on his fast. So he does get taken aback by Gaara. Maybe he throws a Gale Palm, which only annoys Gaara. He throws Wind Jutsu back at him. And Naruto's just, oh, crap. And then Sakura, gets in the way to protect Sasuke. One of the few times she was actually acting pretty, badass in her own right for a few fleeting moments. And so, and just smash her on Sakura! Let her go! Right now! If you lay one hand on her, if you lay one more hand on her, I'll, and what do you, and then he just, and then he just, threatens Naruto. What? You said you were going to pulverize me, isn't that right? And then Naruto just hear him out. Naruto, what's wrong with you? Is this really all you can be? Is this really all my user can? No, is this really all my user is? A boy who talks tough, who talks about what he believes and then backs out of it in the last moment. Well, is that you, Naruto? And Naruto kind of like just, and he's kind of flashing back, and he just says, "No! I will not let you hurt my friends, even if it kills me! Right over the frozen heaven! Hyōrinmaru!" And then all of a sudden the sky's like, it's like that. It's like when he was on the battlefield before. So you're finally showing me what you can do, Naruto Uzumaki. Let's see what you got. And then, Naruto summons the Ice Dragon, which it's big enough that even Gaara, for how he is at that size right now, should not be able to take on that Ice Dragon. The water and the ice honestly overpowers sand pretty easily. If we really think about elements and how they function, yes, in theory, you could overpower this ice with the sand by like doing friction and grinding it and almost like burning it away, like melting it down or carving it out. But that takes time and effort and a lot of energy. Whereas the ice could naturally kind of like just freeze up sand, particularly wet sand. Add on the fact that Hyōrinmaru is an ice and water type Zanpakuto, and Naruto actually has got a very effective counter for Gaara's sand, at least at this level. And so Gaara's just, and his arms, my arms completely frozen. The ice finally does break, and his arm is actually exposed. It's not just sand covering his body. His arm is in fact exposed, and he like just tries to collect the sand. But Naruto's like, "I told you, I'm not letting you get away!" And fires more ice attacks at him, even using the Gale Palm in combination. Ice style Gale Palm! And he's like launching spikes through the Gale Palm. The strength that ice. Have I underestimated him? And, he kind of like blows the ice away. I'm not to him. He just starts throwing, ice shurikens or sand shurikens. Naruto's blocks with like a wall of ice and turns the ice into stalactites and just spikes and just fires at Gaara. Gets him embedded, even actually gets mildly injured and went, not to him. There's no way. Naruto's like, this is over. I'm gonna lose to a guy like you. Boom! And then turns. What the hell? Now Naruto could summon a toad. Could have summoned a toad here, but he didn't actually need it to summon Gamma on anyone. You really are amusing, Naruto Uzumaki, but this is over. and just Naruto's able to kind of freeze the sand, get on a tree. It's like, and Hyōrinmaru's even looking like, I don't know if we have enough power to take something like him on. Even if he used the fox's chakra, it wouldn't be able to amp me enough. And Naruto's like, one way to find out, just starts throwing as many ice dragons as he can. Makes a couple clones. Yeah, a massive wall of ice dragons comes, which tires Naruto. Just let's try that. And unfortunately, while it was big enough to create like a near kilometer-sized wall to block off Orochimaru, which Orochimaru was expecting it, Shikaku is like, boom, boom. You need more than that to beat me this time, Naruto Uzumaki. And Naruto's like, I don't have enough power to take this guy on, and neither do I. But I think I know someone who does. And just, all right, Fox, just give me some chakra. Summoning Jutsu! Boom! What is this? Oh, it's you, boy. What have you summoned me here? Shikaku the Sand Spirit. So what do you say, Chief Toe? Could you help me out in this fight? Nah, take a hike. What? I told you I'd lend you my aid, but why should I bother getting involved with a guy like him? But you told me you'd help me out. True, but we haven't even sealed the deal over a glass of sake yet, have we? Oh, come on, I'm too young to be drinking. Now, there's a little bit of a different conversation. Gamatotsu's not there. So he's not, Kamikichi, sorry. Gamatatsu's the derpier one, the yellow one. I'm finally getting a chance to shine. Hi-do! You will never convince me that's not Mr. Hanky's voice actor. It's like, but it says right here. I don't care. It's a conspiracy. That's Mr. Hanky. Like, seriously, Gamatotsu really is Mr. Hanky. Listen to the English dub. It's Mr. freaking Hanky. I'm finally getting a chance to shine. Don't forget to wash behind your ears. Anyway. So Naruto's like, look, I get it, fine. If I have to die trying, I will save him. But please, I just need help. I need to protect my friends, Sakura, Sasuke. Your friends. Briefly, he looks up. Naruto's got that, like, determined look on his face. He's got the dragon eyes. Then maybe that little purple seeped in with the fox mixing in when he used the chakra. Might be a little excess in there. That actually would be pretty cool. Like a light lavender color kind of color. The more he uses it, the more they turn purple. Not because Fox chakra is purple, because his eyes are blue. When Hyōrinmaru is activated, his eyes get more icy blue. So like a little faint purple hue would actually be a nice touch. And the goldish hair, like the actual gold hair he's got now. Bunta, even though you can barely see him, does kind of catch a glimpse of him briefly. Just like you, Minato. Your son really does live on in your memory. Now, that's actually a good question. Do you think Bunta knew that Naruto was Minato's son? I think he was gone by the time they sealed Naruto in the fox in Naruto. Because there's only a handful of people who really did know who Naruto was. We know Kakashi knew. We know Jiraiya knew. We know the third knew, obviously. And Danzo almost certainly knew. He wasn't there, but Danzo probably knew. Other than that... how much of the village actually like someone like Kurenai, Azuma, like the old newer Jonin, they probably didn't know. Did Tsunade know? I'm googling that right now. Did Tsunade know? She would have been around the age range. Did Tsunade? Oh, Tsunade. No. Naruto was Minato's son. Yes, okay. Apparently she did. At least that's what the AI overview said. In Naruto, the episode, Minato is real. She realizes that he is the son. Of course. Look, she saw. Oh, okay. In Shippuden 168, basically when Naruto came to save Pain, she saw the image of the fourth there. I don't recall if she said that he was his son. But I would. Who knew Naruto? Okay, who knew his? Kakashi obviously knew. Minato. Oh, you're only talking about Kakashi here. Anyway, it's not really all that important. It's just knowledge. Important to know. That being said, she was pretty bad mouthing a kid who was the son of the fourth. But again, she was bad mouthing a man who sacrificed himself to save a bunch of people. So yeah, Tsunade wasn't in a good way. We're not Tsunade yet though. So, very well, Brat. I'll fight beside you this time. It's like, come on! And basically, yeah, but I might need your help though. And Bunta comes, cuts off the Shikaku's forearm's arm. Naruto, also freezes it, so he's not going to be able to reform the arm so easily. Not that he tried, but still. Basically, Naruto and him are fighting in tandem with each other. It's not bad, kid. Try this liquid bullet. Liquid bullet, Hyōrinmaru, and just freezes like the Shikaku on the spot with extra water. And so obviously Shikaku comes out. Their fighting still goes about the same. Conjure something with teeth and claws. Combined transformation. And so actually, I think Naruto focuses on Hyōrinmaru, not so much the Kyuubi. And so he turns into the giant ice dragon. Naruto comes in. He's out of chakra. He uses the Fox's chakra, smacks Gaara in the head, because he gets caught. And they both land in a tree. Wish I could stay and see how this ended, but I'm running out empty too. And so, obviously, him and Gaara face off. It's like, we don't have to fight. And Saratobi's last words. Yeah, what was it? Todokage. Because it was a great little poem he said at the right as he died. I loved that, your foolishness is unparalleled, Orochimaru. Farewell, disciple. May we meet again in the next life. This isn't over. Give me back my arms. And so now I know that quote's here somewhere. Quotes. To Orochimaru. The last words. When the tree leaves dance, one shall find flames. The fire shadow will illuminate the village, and once again, tree leaves shall bud anew. You know what? Say some of the was Saratobi perfect? No, but damn it, did he go out like a boss? Fuck you! Boom. Just die with a smile on his face. And so Naruto clocks Gaara. Like Hyōrinmaru was like, there's not much more I can do for you. You're out of energy, kid. I can't lend you anymore. It's all right. Naruto is a little stronger, so maybe he doesn't have to injure himself. Maybe he can at least move his arms. It's almost unbearable, isn't it? The pain of loneliness. It's unbearable. Why? But I will not let you hurt them. Why? Why would you do this for anyone but yourself? Because they saved me. They accepted me. They saved me from my loneliness, and that's why I won't hesitate to protect them. I will beat you, even if I have to kill you. And so obviously Sasuke is able to eventually show up, and Kankuro and Temari, show up and come on, Kankuro, Temari, we're leaving. And so there you go. And unfortunately, it all ends sad. I mean, the day is sad, but at what cost? The Hokage is gone. And Naruto, I think, probably is invited to go with Jiraiya to find Tsunade here. Jiraiya's found a new prospering young egg, I think he put it. I can't remember exactly how he described it. And he still entices Naruto with Nuji. I could have shown. Now, is Naruto hounding Kakashi to teach him the Chidori? Probably not. Hyōrinmaru even places, don't bother wasting your time, kid. You can't learn the Chidori. What? You don't have the chakra infinity to learn it. Not to say that you would necessarily need it, but it's just something that between me and the Fox and your lack of a Sharingan would probably not age you. What do you mean lack of a Sharingan? You're not the only one who pays attention, kid. And so he's probably paid attention a couple times. He was probably listening when explained that when they were explaining the Chidori and about the tunnel vision you get. At least I believe I think they didn't bring it up. I could see it being brought up. So, but and Jiraiya offers to train him. So Naruto's like, yeah, let's go. And so we would actually, I literally just watched these 2 episodes today with my girlfriend. So when Itachi comes a knocking, Hyōrinmaru can't sense anything, obviously. So Naruto opens the door. It's like, oh, you idiot. Did she dump you already? I was like, hold on, let me unlock the door. And then obviously, Naruto, what is this? And Hyōrinmaru's, and even the fox is growling a little bit at this, like, I don't like the feel of this. What is this guy? Itachi. So this is the Nine Tails brother. I'm gonna say it, not all that impressive. Hey Itachi, maybe I should cut off his legs so he doesn't run away, or maybe his arms so he shouldn't have to shouldn't try to use that sword. And then obviously Itachi. I mean, it's been a long time, Sasuke. It was like Itachi Uchiha. Sasuke, and then obviously he charges in. Just, by the way, my girlfriend just laughed. It's like, it was hilarious watching Sasuke, who is a bit of a douche throughout the entire series, just get completely ragdolled by this guy. Like, just get completely negged. Like, it's hilarious that Sasuke, acting all badass and tough, just goes, no. Very starved. It's like, Sasuke, I've got to try. Remember, I can't release Hyōrinmaru here. All right, fine. Someone, does the Fox Chakra to get a hand. Oh, is that right? Naruto does block the sword. Ping, on reflex. Ping. Oh, you blocked my sword, and you're actually able to push me back a little bit. Not bad, but Naruto senses all this Fox Chakra just goes like, what? My chakras, what did they just do? my chakra can cut through and consume and devour Chakra Kid. Well, maybe I guess I should maybe cut off those arms of yours if you're able to actually block a strike from me. It's like, crap! And obviously he gets pushed back. Gamma comes in, protects him. By the way, that is Gamma, apparently. Like the toad that Jiraiya rode. That is a little bit of discrepancy. From what I understand, that is not a different toad. If you look it up, that's not like Gamma, whatever, a hero or whatever. Or Gamma Hero, I believe, is the one with the 2 swords on his back. But that's not a different toad. That is Gamma, which size problems and the fact that where'd the armor come from? I don't know. But point being, is that he's that's Gamma. And so Jiraiya then does the whole toad mouth traps them. They get out without Amaterasu, and they F off. And so, at only 22 minutes, I think we can go up until he meets Tsunade. And so, Jiraiya says, all right, kid, this is the trading. Got to pop this balloon with water balloon with your chakra. And so, Naruto starts trying to do it. Now, with that said, can he do it now? His chakra control is better here, but I don't know if he can do it one-handed right now. He's almost there, and it's like, Hyōrinmaru, could you help? No, you got to do it with your own chakra, kid. So, oh, come on. All right, fine. And Naruto just boom, 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 pops the balloon with one hand. Then the ball comes out. He struggles a lot more with this. Eventually he would break that too. Probably a little easier, mind you. Like, both of these come a little easier for him here. He can do it's not so much a pop. It's more just he can more or less have 2 chakra. He uses the chakra from both his hands here to pop it. Then it's the containing, and here it's probably goes about as well as it does in the original. He's not really, again, his chakra control just isn't at the level, and he only has 1 Winjutsu under his belt. So Winjutsu, while he knows 1 Winjutsu and has a water and ice style Zanpakuto, it's not really lending itself to aiding him containing the chakra, helping out with the training all that much. So he's almost got it, and that's where they get to the bar hotel they were at. Was it a bar hotel or was it just a bar? I actually don't remember that. Well, anyway, they get to where they are, and obviously Tsunade's just drunk. Jiraiya, and was this brat? And she mocks the third, obviously, and that's where Naruto would challenge her to a fight. We're at 24 minutes, but we're really not that far. We're not that far. Screw it. Let's go all the way to the deadlock. I actually didn't think about where I was going to end it. Let's go all the way to the deadlock. So when Naruto decides to challenge her, he's in it. There's enough space that he can use Hyōrinmaru. So he just It's like, rain over the frozen heaven. Hyōrinmaru! And it's like, oh, a little, oh, you got a sword, kid. Interesting. Well, that's not really going to be enough to do much here. And, she quickly smacks him in the forehead. Crap! And then all of a sudden, please, that really, please, you really think you can take me? And all of a sudden, he's just actually standing there pretty calm, and just, whew! And so, ice? An ice dragon? What the hell? And then, please, and just hits him in the gut. This like, pah! However, this time he doesn't go that far back, and she feels like yanked. It's like, what, the chain? It's like, got you! And she's just crap. She just ragdolls into, and he just goes flying back. Damn it! Oh, come on, kid. I admit, you're weird, kid. What makes you so touchy about Okages? Because like you, I admire the Okages. To be Okages, that's my dream. And she just gets shocked. He's like trying to try this out. Comes in with her Sengun. Fails. So, Jiraiya, why would you teach it to someone who could never master it? I think he's getting it down. I don't think it's all that bad. And so, Naruto just, gives her a bet. Give me 3 days and I'll let you sit down flat. Oh, how about we make it, I'll give you a week. I'll even throw my necklace in. But if not, I get to keep everything in Froggy here. Robbing a kid. Great moils. Great moils, lady. Great. Hey, the moil. Tsunade, I didn't know you were Jewish. But great morals, lady. So Naruto spends the rest of the week practicing Rasengan, and I'll save you the suspense. He won't get it down in this version. He'll get it down when he needs to in the fight against in the three-way deadlock. Speaking of which, we would basically just cut all the way to the three-way deadlock. Where Naruto shows up with Jiraiya and Shizune. Tsunade gets the blood on her, and Kabuto mocks up Naruto, but he says, "Reign over the frozen heavens, Hyōrinmaru," and Kabuto versus Naruto here would not go quite as well. He makes several clones. Boof, boof. Now, one of Naruto still gets the blood in his eye, but because the multiple clones can all still use Hyōrinmaru, when the Kabuto goes and kind of clips a couple of them, one of them does bring the ice dragon down, like straight down. Kabuto has to dodge, but he does get like his arm frozen and a bit of his side. The Naruto clone kind of rushes in, actually freezes his blade, and is a different technique, which I, by the way, never understood why Hitsugaya actually never tried doing. Think about this. Hitsugaya has never once just coated his blade in a giant, thick, thing of ice to make the sword have a heavier strike. And if he did, if he found that was starting to slow him down, he could just shatter the ice. Like, there's no downside to trying that. So I've never understood in Bleach why Hitsugaya never tried doing that. But Naruto is smart enough to do it, and in Shikai, that would be something he should be able to do. So he just, and he just lengthened the sword out, just as Kabuto dodges it. He actually does nick his throat. He nicked my throat. He almost got an artery on that. And Naruto, again, just smashes the ice and just throws it out like daggers. And Kabuto actually has to backtrack, get close to Orochimaru, smashes the ice on his arm, which now has some frostbite on there. It uses a blood pill to kind of heals it up, and say, the boy's grown since the last time we saw him, hasn't he? Indeed. Perhaps he's definitely going to be someone to watch for. But he's still very forward and direct. Indeed. Though I'll give him credit, his creativity in learning how to use ice is quite ingenious. To think that blade would find its hands in that boy's hands. Orochimaru's probably has done a lot of studying in the world. We know he probably knows of that blade. And he was probably just surprised to see that Naruto was the Nine-Tailed Fox Jinchuriki, let alone to see a blade like that when he fought him in the forest. Here, it's like, oh, so he's done pretty well. And so it seems we'll have to change our tactics, Kabuto. And so summoning jutsu, the snake, summoning jutsu! What? Where the hell's your father? And so, I won't let him mock the old man that way. Summoning jutsu! Unfortunately, Naruto probably forgot. Because Naruto did not think to use the Fox's chakra on that. Like, that's a brief one. What if? It wouldn't matter much, probably, but what if he had remembered to use the Fox's chakra? Either way, Naruto probably still forgets. Summons Gamatatsu. They laugh at him. The snakes attack, but Naruto quickly just slices Ozzy. He just straight up kills the snake. So Kabuto like the snake probably just tries to, but then, oh god, I'm so sick of being swallowed by snakes. And so Naruto comes at it again. Obviously Kabuto is fighting Shizune, and he's just like, he just smiles. And he comes after Tsunade, only for Naruto to basically just put up an ice wall. And he's just standing, like, crouching on the ice wall. It's like, I'm sorry, are you going somewhere? Naruto. Look, Naruto, you're quite skilled. I'll give you that. But you're not, this is not your fight. You don't have to do anything. I don't want to have to kill you. After all, what about your dream to become Hokage? What? After all, that's what you want, right? So there's no point in throwing your life, wasting your life. Just let me get to lay Tsunade. And you basically just Naruto probably doesn't make a thick ice wall. It's like a couple inches, but with a chakra scalp on a good strike, he could probably smash through it. And Naruto just kind of pauses momentarily, thinking about those words, but only to be like, "Yeah, fuck you," and just it just kind of like flips over just as Kabuto gets through the ice wall and just brings the blade down, just like a small version of like what he does against. Okay, what's his name? What was his name? My Bleach lore and knowledge is vast, but names are somehow Kirge Ope. Was that? No, that's the Sternritter J. Kangdu? No. Shit. The Arrancar he fought, the first Arrancar he fought, the ice flower he used. I want to say it's Kang something, and now it's bothering me to hell. I've got to look it up. I have to look it up. Okay. What was the name of that I keep saying Sternritter, but it's not Sternritter. It's a Arrancar. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna be like, that's what it was. I want to say Kang is in the name though, like not Kangdu, because Kangdu is the, like I said, is the Sternritter Eye, the Iron. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. I know is like a releases Snip. And let's see here. Where are you? Oh no, it was Shanglong Kufan. That's what it was. Another Chinese sounding name. That's what it was. That's why I thought Kang. But anyway, so he creates like a small again. Kabuto actually almost gets. It's like, I told you, there's no way I'm letting you near her. Fine then, you just threw it all away. Kabuto actually like angry, smashed by Naruto's surprised. Dreams don't come true with it. You're dead. And Naruto's like, just leave. And Naruto just, puts his blade in the ground. He can continue to fight Kabuto with the blade, and because he can fight at range, he's actually got a good chance of beating Kabuto. Honestly, he could literally just encase Kabuto in ice, especially because Kabuto's a little blinded by anger at the moment. Think about that moment for a second. Kabuto actually was not thinking that rationally. He was actually pissed off at Naruto. But he makes the clone. It does the Rasengan, press the chakra, keep it going, Rasengan! And just blasts him back into the ice. And because there's still some spike, I think he actually kind of skewers him maybe through the shoulder. Like, it's not lethal, but it's not that, instead of hitting him on the rock, he gets like, just like, oh, damn it, in my shoulder too. And he just has to, it's going to take him longer to heal up. But unfortunately, Naruto does get, I told you, I went on bed, Grandma. Naruto, and then it's getting dark, and obviously Tsunade does ultimately end up being like, hey, don't forget, old lady, I win our bet. I win our bet. To be Hokage, that's your dream. A child mastering a jutsu like that, impossible. And then it goes after Naruto, and the rest of it goes about the same. Although Kabuto, because he has to heal the internal injuries. The superficial ones, is probably in a worse shape. He's still able to get up there and barely make the hand sign. His shoulder's kind of shot right now. But then the three-way dead walk, I think, happens about the same. Naruto wakes up, and so Orochimaru gets beaten back. Tsunade, reveals her true age for a little bit. And so ultimately, she's going to be the 5th Hokage. Naruto challenges her one more time, and she says, you're going to be a great man and a great Hokage. And so that is where we're going to end it on part 4. I went longer than I intended, but you know what? Made sense. I was only at 22 minutes, and I still had the whole deadlock to do. So now we're going to catch up to after the fact. In part 5, because remember, Sasuke doesn't have the curse mark. He has not been having that influence of the curse mark. So he's a lot. Would he be inclined to go with Orochimaru here, or the Sound 4 if they show up? Which, spoilers, yeah, they're going to show up. Less. He'd be less inclined. That being said, he would still probably be jealous of Naruto here. So we will still get him challenging Naruto to a fight at the beginning of the next part. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.